Hey everyone, it's Michaela Clark here with Brave Fitness, and today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about eating clean while you're out and about, when you go to restaurants, when you're just really busy and you don't have time to run home and make a meal. Ideally, everyone would meal prep and take food with them, and you would never have to eat out, but the reality is that you're going to be in social situations where everyone is going to dinner, and honestly, you're not going to take a meal with you, pack a clean meal with you to Applebee's or to Chili's, and then ask the waiter or waitress to heat it up for you. That's just not going to happen. If you do that, great, kudos to you, but reality is 99% of people aren't going to do that. It's just not reality. We travel and sometimes we're out on the go. There are just things when days are chaotic and you just have to run through McDonald's and grab something really quick to eat. But there are still things you can do to eat healthy in these social situations. So I want to give you 10 tips to kind of keep in your mind so that you can have some tools with you when you are out on the go. Number one would be to check MyFitnessPal. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's a great app. It's a great tool. Just download it onto your smartphone. You can scan barcodes on food. You can look up different food items to see how many calories they are per serving. You can also look up things at restaurants to see how many calories something that you might be wanting to eat include. So this is my favorite app. I use it all the time. It really helps me know, okay, because sometimes I think something's healthy and in reality it's not as healthy as I thought. So it's just a really good thing to have with you. It has good information to know how clean the food you are is eating. It'll give you the nutritional value and ingredients as well. So sometimes the things we think are clean aren't really as clean as we thought. So MyFitnessPal is a great resource for finding this information. So another good thing to do is, just check on your phone or get on the computer if you know that you're going to Applebee's or, you're going to Chili's or TGI Fridays or wherever you're going. If you get online, they usually have the menu online and they'll give you the calorie counts and the nutrition guides on there. So just go to their sites before you head out to dinner. Number two on the tip list would be to be the first one to order. So when you're in a group setting and you don't order first, you sit around and you say, I'm one of those people that I can never decide what I'm going to get. And so I sit at the table and I tell them to come to me last, and then I listen to what everyone else is getting and I kind of make my decision that way. But if you are trying to eat clean, you're going to have a really hard time to stick with your choice if you hear that someone else is getting something that sounds really good. So volunteer to be the first to order and make your choice and just feel confident in it. Don't stress about what everyone else is having. Just know that what you're getting is going to be a good choice for you. Number three would be make sure you have things your way. So don't be afraid to ask for substitutions or to take things off. I'm a person that's a picky eater anyway, so I'm always asking if they can take things off. Sometimes they tell me no, and then I just have a second option. So if you're someone that wants to make a substitution, have a second choice if they won't. But usually they'll make the substitutions for you, and there's no harm in asking. Make sure that you have what you want. Don't order it if it's not something that's exactly how you want it. Don't worry about what others are going to think about you, that they think you're high maintenance or think that you're just this uppity person because you asked them to change your food item. Because really this is about your health and this is about you. So don't worry about what other people are thinking. Just speak up. So an example one of the coaches gives about this is, for example, say you're going to breakfast with your family and you don't see any healthy options on the menu. So I know that they have a lot of ingredients in the back, and even if it's not on the menu, they'll probably be able to whip something up for you. So maybe ask for an egg white only omelet and have them just throw in any veggies that they have in the back. Don't be afraid to ask. I know it can be hard, but it's really worth it. But is it really worth it not to ask? I mean, do you really want to just say, well, do you really want to sacrifice your calories for something that you truly don't really want to eat, or you are wanting to stick to your guns and you want to stay healthy? So just don't be afraid to ask. Number 4 would be a pay attention to the menu description. Menus like to use a lot of descriptive words. So words that you should avoid would be like creamy, sauteed, gravy, fried, bisque, breaded, au gratin, and carbonara. So these words are things that you're trying to avoid. So they also put in words in the menus that are descriptive, that will make your taste buds start to water. So read past those descriptive words like plump and juicy and all that kind of stuff. Just read past those and look for key words like grilled or baked, or if it's sauteed in olive oil, not butter. So just kind of, when you're looking at something, try and learn how to skip over words that are going to make you want to fall off the clean eating path. Number 5 would be stay away from snacking. So a lot of restaurants that you go to always have like a snack. Like one of my favorite restaurants is Wingers, and they always bring popcorn to the table, and I'm a sucker for popcorn as it is anyway. But just try to stay away from that. So, Mexican restaurants, they have chips and salsa, and just ask to put it on the other side of the table away from you so that you don't sit there and just snack on it mindlessly. Some places serve bread. And it's so easy to mindlessly eat when you're talking and you aren't even necessarily super hungry, or you know that your food is going to be plenty for you. And it's so easy to just sit down and start talking with someone and not even realize how many rolls or how many handfuls of popcorn you've eaten. So just wait for your food to come to the table. If you're with a group of people all of you are trying to eat healthy and clean, just ask the waitress to take back the chips and salsa. And that way nobody has that temptation sitting there with them. All right, number 6 would be to be salad savvy. I know a lot of times when we order salads, we think that, it's really healthy, when in reality it might not be as healthy as you think. Like my all-time favorite place to eat is Applebee's, and my absolute favorite thing to eat there is the Oriental chicken salad. And I can tell you that it's probably one of the has the most calories on the menu. So just think about, okay, yeah, I'm eating salad, but really, is it healthy for you? Order the dressing on the side. I'm terrible with salads because I'm not a huge lettuce fan, so I'll order extra dressing, which is terrible. Order your dressings on the side. Stay away from creamy. Ranch is usually out of the question, which is terrible for me because I am a ranch dressing fanatic and that's my favorite. But find something else that you're gonna like a vinaigrette. Something like that is gonna be healthier for you. If you're really trying to eat clean, have them either take off the cheese or keep it off to the side. Don't put bacon, croutons, and have as many vegetables as possible on your salad. So again, if you're someone who likes all of those yummy croutons and all that kind of stuff on your salad, maybe don't even order a salad, because if you're not going to enjoy it, find something else that you're going to enjoy that is way healthier for you. Number 7 is drink lots of water. So don't drink your calories away. I know that can be hard. I don't drink alcohol, but I know I have friends that do. And I'm not saying that you need to stop completely, but if you're serious about clean eating, just think about cutting back and figuring out those special occasions. And that goes for pop as well. Pop is full and high of calories. I know Diet Coke doesn't have calories, but it has a lot of other junk in it that you probably shouldn't be putting into your body. So just decide that on special occasions you're going to have that drink or have that be one of your cheat meals. But drinks have a lot of calories in them, and they're empty calories. They don't have any nutritional value. If you want to lose weight and sustain what you're doing, it's not a good idea to sit down and have a glass of wine every night. If you do drink alcohol, drink a cup of water with every drink you have so it'll keep you hydrated. You can easily suck up all of your calories without having anything to eat. So just be really conscious of what you're having. When you sit down, drink a full glass of water before your meal gets there. And that way you won't snack, and then you'll actually be fuller, and your body will know when it's actually full, because maybe you're dehydrated that day and your body is telling you that you're super hungry, but in reality, if you just drank some water, you wouldn't be as hungry. Number 8 would be pay attention to your portion control. So think about sharing your meal at a restaurant. They usually put 2 to 3 portions on your meal on your plate instead of 1. So either think about sharing or have them box up half of your meal before they bring it out to you. Or if they won't do that, or you don't want to ask that, just divide it up yourself on your plate and just tell yourself that you're going to take the rest home for leftovers. Number 9 would be pay attention to sauce. So a lot of things are smothered and stuff. So if you're going to have pasta, which I'm a sucker for pasta, it's my favorite. My husband doesn't like it, but I do. And I'm a sucker for creamy pastas, but that's something you should stay away of. Red-based sauce is much healthier and better for you than cream-based. So creamy sauces are loaded with extra butter and fat, so just pay attention to that as well. All right, and the last tip I have for you is dessert. So pick your special occasions for dessert. I know that I love the chocolate mousse shooters at Applebee's, but if I haven't eaten a clean meal before that those shoot your calories way down. I mean, you're gonna be left with nothing for the rest of the day. So just make sure that you know what's in your desserts. Pick special occasions to eat desserts. So if you're craving for something sweet at a restaurant, ask them for some fruit. Chances are they're going to have fruit in the back. Don't worry about if they don't have that on the menu. They can figure it out in the back. And the worst they can say is no, and then just have the willpower to just say, well, we're just going to go get some fruit at a grocery store and just have that when we get home. Another thing would be is just to order one dessert for the entire table. I know like asphalt pie from Wingers is really, really good, but to sit down and eat one there's no way. So order one for your entire table. I've heard somewhere that the most satisfying bites are your first and your last bite. So maybe make yourself a 3-bite rule or a 2-bite rule, so you can avoid your extra calories, but you still get that taste that you're wanting, and it'll kind of satisfy that craving. So these are the tips that I have for you when you go out to eat. I hope that they'll help you. I'll post a document in the files tab that'll have the same ideas for when you go out, if you want to print it out, or if you're getting ready to go out on date night and you want to really quickly review everything so that you know you'll stick to your guns. Feel free to do that. Comment below if you have any questions. I would love to answer them, and if I don't have the answers, I can do some research and we can figure it out together. So good luck on your journey, and let me know how it's going. Have a good day.